Today, the induction of the club's newest member. She's a 37-year-old actress from Julian, California, who lost 144 pounds.
Her name is Kymm Hansen, and before we meet her, let's take a look at Kymm's story.
Hi, my name is Kymm. I had never been a thin child, but I was a far cry from fat. Food became an issue when I was 9 years old. I watched a lot of television and developed the habit of sneaking food. I became very self-conscious and guilty when I ate the fattening foods that would make me bigger. This thinking and guilt would continue to follow me throughout most of my life. I was unable to believe that people accepted me the way I was. Comments such as, "You have such a pretty face," would become, "It's a shame we can't do something about the rest of you." My weight fluctuated in extremes. After I got married, I weighed around 265 pounds. In August 2001, I slipped and broke my left foot. Following reconstructive surgery, I was transferred to a nursing home for an additional 3 weeks. Unable to walk, I steadily gained an additional 20 pounds. And after several attempts at dieting failed, my weight soared to an all-time high of 308 pounds. I used food for everything. It was a comfort, a solution, and even a device with which to torture myself. I hated the feeling that I was wasting my life. I decided to go back to school and finish my education with a degree in theater arts. About a year after I started school, I saw a commercial for LA weight loss that brought me to tears. I called my nearest center that day and began what has become a whole new way of life.
And we are here now with the leader of the Joy Fit Club, nutritionist Joy Bauer. Hello, Joy.
So nice to have you.
I like standing next to you more than
What about me? Why? Because I'm making you feel small?
You're taller than me.
Okay, so tell us about this wonderful Kymm.
Kymm is awesome, and like you saw on the tape, she has had this passion for theater forever. But in her heavier days, the only parts that she really had opportunities for were the matronly fat girl parts. Now, she is thin, trim, and she's got incredible opportunities.
All right, let's take another look at Kymm before.
Okay.
All right, Kymm, come join the Joy Fit Club.
Where is Kymm?
Come on, Kymm.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, chicka bounce, shabow.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Have we met? Okay, wait, that's unbelievable.
Excuse me. Wow, you are
Gorgeous.
Exciting.
Thank you. Does it feel like you
feels
when
phenomenal.
you?
It doesn't feel like anything I felt
Kymm,
before.
look at the picture.
When you look at the split screen, are you freaking
Look
out?
at that picture. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a different time, but it was me. That's me. And
Do friends look at you now? I guess friends who hadn't seen you in quite some time, and do they know who they're talking to? Do they recognize you?
Sometimes they don't. It's really interesting. Like sometimes people will come up to me and I'll go to hug them and they'll be, well, I don't know who you are. So it's kind of interesting.
It's rude to stare. I mean, but do you kind of like it now? If people stare at you a little bit like...
I like it a lot better than when I was heavier and they stared, yeah.
Right, wow.
What you talk about, there's a moment, and you had kind of several moments, I think, in your life where you decided, like, it's time right now. But what do you think really tipped it for you? When did you decide, I've got to do something?
Well, I had decided to go back to school at San Diego State, and I was a theater degree major. So it was important to be noticed as an actress, and I wasn't being noticed. I went the first 6 months without anybody really knowing my name or who I was, and one day I was walking through a double set of doors, and I opened the doors, and two people walked through, and they opened their doors, and they let the door shut on me.
So
and
they didn't see you.
They didn't notice me. They didn't see me, and I just thought, I need to do something about this. This is just wasting my talent, wasting my life. And so called LA Weight Loss, and then... That's what we did.
What was your Achilles heel when it came to food? Because I think a lot of women get this.
Italian.
You were Italian was your
Bread,
issue?
Yeah.
cake, cookies.
Yeah, so this is a great reality check because restaurant portions of Italian food are over the top. A few of Kymm's old-time favorites, the chicken cannelloni, and, this is well over 1,000 calories. Fettuccine Alfredo, again,
So
over 1,000.
These are like a day's worth of calories.
This is a
It
week
is.
right here. The fettuccine, this is a week.
And
It's got to be.
And the sad part is that restaurant portions are really reflective of these enormous amounts. Lasagna. This should feed 3 people. This is a portion of lasagna.
But in Italy, they do small portions. It's only our interpretation of Italian food in America.
Small, dainty portions.
Kymm, was it hard to say to yourself, no more of this stuff, and I'm going to trim it down to what Joy's going to show us at the end of the table?
I believe it was done in such an incremental way that it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as harsh a reality. Because when I would eat that much, it didn't feel good. It hurt. But it tasted so good that you wanted to continue.
Joy, tell us what she's eating now that's helping her out.
Well, she's a vegetarian now. She's actually a vegan.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Look at you.
You just decided to make some major changes.
She's actually not eating this type of a chicken parmesan, but I just thought it was such a sort of good educational piece for the viewers, in that you can have unbreaded, unfried, baked chicken parmesan with shredded reduced fat mozzarella cheese on top, and instead of pasta on the side, you go for some veggies. But in terms of Kymm's menu, this is only 1 cup of cooked whole wheat penne pasta, and I made it voluminous with
lots of
ton
veggies.
Vegetables. It's almost the size of the
Kymm,
fettuccine.
walk over here. I just want to get one last shot of you. And are you exercising, or how are you?
Oh, yes.
Tell me what you're doing.
I exercise about 6 days a week. I do about an hour either running on the treadmill, the elliptical, or videos.
Okay, I just want to hold this moment for a second. Okay.
Wow.
Any advice for people at home who want to be like you?
Honestly, just start making changes. Little things add up. Find the program that works for you. And I've developed the mantra of change what you can, accept what you can't. And while you're changing what you can, sometimes the things you thought couldn't change do.
Kymm,
thank
awesome?
you.
You are awesome. Joy, thank you so much.
Elevator eyes.
Now, we've also got some news. If you want your family to look fabulous, we're trying to get your family fit. So if you guys live on the East Coast and your family of 4 or more is having some trouble shedding the pounds, we want to hear from you. Yes. So you go to our website. Joy wants to hear from you. TodayShow.com for details. Kymm, thanks again so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Awesome.